Hey guys, it's been a while. Happy 2021. I've gonna be honest. I've been having a hard time starting this back up again because my 2020 ended on getting some really not great news. And I'm not handling it the best. So bear with me. This post is going to be a no holds barred, heart on my sleeve, emotional video of just how I'm doing right now, which, spoiler alert, not the best. As we know, 2020 affected a lot of people. Some crazy stuff went down in a lot of people's lives. So the family that I work for, their situation changed, and that means my situation changes, and they have to let me go. And like, the mom is amazing and made it very clear that it's nothing that I did and it's nothing on me, but stuff happens and it's all they can do right now. So and it's hitting really hard today because we haven't told the kids yet. And today was like a really great day with them. And like, even as I was leaving, my 4-year-old was yelling after me, "I love you," and I was like, "I love you too," and everything else like that. And again, we're gonna make sure that it's not a goodbye situation, that I'm gonna try to stay a part of their lives, even if it's just video chatting or coming over for dinner occasionally and all that other fun jazz. But my heart hurts. So I was going to take this opportunity and look on the bright side and try to make this into a positive thing. And my friend was going to move out to LA. So we were there for Agent Day. And just so you know, we're in the thick of it all, where we want to be, right? Well, then 2020 hit her. And she had to pull out and says, "Yeah, I'm not going to be able to move to LA with you." So I was like, okay, well, let me see if I can do this on my own. So that's what I've been somewhat attempting to do. It doesn't look like it's going to be possible, which is also within itself heartbreaking. And now I'm trying to find another job. I do have one offer. Not 100% sure I want to take it for multitudes of reasons that I'm not going to get into right now. And I'm like desperately, like, I even messaged in my Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu group chat. I was like, does anybody know anybody who needs a nanny? I'm really sorry for using the group chat like this, but I am growing desperate. I asked my neighbor who has kids. I'm a mess. And the depression has been hitting hard because of all of the fear and anxiety of, I don't know what I'm going to do, and I don't know where I'm going to end up next. And I don't do well with unknown, and I don't do well with the amount of lack of control I have in my life at the moment. And yeah, if you see my nose getting red, it's because I'm tearing up underneath my sunglasses. Part of the reason why I'm wearing sunglasses. But yeah. And then we have, like, it's just a lot, okay? I haven't been handling it the best. I haven't been sleeping well. Haven't been sleeping through the night for whatever reason. And sometimes it's not even always the depression. Like, last night, somehow, one of my kids' alarms for the afternoon got set for AM. So at 2:25, an alarm for my kids' school went off, making me think I overslept and woke up in a panic attack, like half asleep panic attack almost, at 2:25 in the morning. So for whatever reason, partially due to depression, and sometimes not even that, I haven't been sleeping the best. I've been kind of like turning to other vices for my feelings at the moment, which is difficult for me because, again, I have a high alcohol tolerance, and somebody made the joke of, oh, well, like, you know, wine has a lot of alcohol in it, like, and I was like, yeah, I'm aware, but I don't want wine when I'm depressed, because wine brings my emotions to the surface. Like, I get super emotional when I have wine. I'm like, I'm trying to push the emotions down right now because I really can't handle them. I don't want something that's going to bring it to the surface yet. I do have a bottle of wine planned for when I am ready for that, which will probably be this weekend, when I don't have to worry about work. Saturday night, all bets are off. It's going to be a cry fest in my bedroom. Looking forward to it. I'm going to have music going. Yeah. It's going to be great. It's going to have a party. Woo, woo. Party of one. But yeah, so I've been struggling, guys, and I'm going to be honest. I'm trying to push through. I know I'll land somewhere. I'm just not sure yet where. And there's a lot of things I wish I could do right now that I'm just simply not in the position to do, and it's frustrating me, which is making me even more depressed because I keep getting frustrated with myself. So I have worry of I don't know where I'm going to end up. Frustration because there's so many things I want to do that I literally can't do right now. And stress because of everything else. And not to mention the state of our country. Like, I didn't find out about yesterday till on my way home from work when I was on the phone with my dad. I was like, wait, what happened? Because I was with the kids and we're reading Harry Potter right now. So like every free second we have, we're trying to get it in. We finished the first book yesterday and we already got through 6 chapters of the second book today. I'm really happy. They also know their houses and their wands. We gotta get to the 3rd book before they can find their Patronuses out, because they don't know what a Patronus is yet. So we did it in order. So when Harry got his wand, after we finished that chapter, the boys took the test online and found out their wand. We already had the discussion about J.K. Rowling and the fact that she does not exist, and to avoid buying any like really big official merchandise and everything else like that. So I kind of talked to them about it as much as I can as a nanny to a 7 and 4-year-old. I did what I could. But my 7-year-old really wanted to experience the Harry Potter world, and as somebody who also thoroughly enjoys it, and he knows I thoroughly enjoy it, he's seen all of my Ravenclaw jackets, I couldn't hold that from them. But yeah, it's complicated. But I'm trying to just share the world with them as much as I can. But yeah, and then right after this Sorting Hat chapter, they got sorted into their houses. And then I was like, I'll take the sorting test again. And I got Gryffindor, and I was peeved. I was like, I am not a Gryffindor. I am not. I was like, I don't know why this put me in Gryffindor, and I'm very annoyed because I am not a Gryffindor. I'm a Ravenclaw, and I'm a very proud Ravenclaw. Sorry, back on topic. But yeah, so like, I've been dissociating more. I've gone into a couple of fugue states, which for those of you who don't know, that's basically where conscious mind kind of goes someplace else while your subconscious continues doing what you're doing. Most fugue state stories I remember from psychology and from myself, and that I've also heard, tends to happen when you're driving, which is really crazy. Like, nobody gets into car crashes when they're in a fugue state. It's like you just wake up it's almost like you wake up and you don't know, you're in your car and you just don't know how you got where you were, or you don't remember driving that distance. And that's happened a couple of times to me. And everything else like that. So it's been tough. And I wasn't going to BJJ training, which BJJ training makes me I'm at peak happiness after BJJ training. So that was also getting me down. I was doing a little bit of personal training. My personal trainer got promoted at my gym, which, like, yay, but now I need to find another personal trainer. And since I don't know my schedule, because I don't know what my job's going to be, I haven't been able to go to personal training in about a week. Which is annoying, but whatever. But so, fun BJJ story from yesterday. And yeah, I apologize, this video is all over the place, but so am I. So you're really getting into just how crazy my brain is at the moment. And how scattered. But at the end, after class, we do group workouts, and we get a really big group. And I was talking about, like, okay, this is gonna be fun because I haven't done this in a while, and I indulged a little bit over the holidays. How can you not? What winery are we going to again? We're going to a winery this weekend with a really small group. I hope it's one of the ones with some... I want some old wine. Oh, no. Okay. And I can go. I'm going. Okay. Sorry. I love me my mulled wine. But I did indulge a little bit over the weekend. Or over the holidays. And when I was working with my personal trainer, we didn't really focus on much as abs because I do a lot of that at BJJ. And as I learned from the one Monday / Tuesday, don't do abs before BJJ. So I was like, all right, let's see how out of shape I got. I was like, I should be okay as long as people don't choose to do planks, because planks are the bane of my existence, and I get into my head during planks and I can never hold a plank. Like, a 10-second plank feels like 20 minutes to me. Mentally, not physically, but the mental affects the physical, so then it feels like I am. Well, guys, if you want God to laugh at you, make a plan, or just say something, because almost everybody picked planks. Yeah. Let me tell y'all though, I held every single one of them. What? The second to last one, I kind of didn't, partially out of spite, because he was the only person to count 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, and I was like, nope, I'm done, bye. And I kind of like sat up a little bit. I was like, I'm done doing planks. Like, it was out of pure spite, not because I couldn't. And then the owner of the gym is always the last one to pick, and he picked planks, and I was like, no! So I held that one for about 7 seconds, and I was like, nope! Again, out of spite. I was like, I'm not doing it! Not doing it for the last 3 seconds. I refuse! But again, I could have. So I was expecting to be like real sore, because again, it's been a while. The only thing that's sore is my shoulders, is because because we have to go quickly, especially in transitions, and a lot of people also pick push-ups, and I transitioned weird as I got into my push-ups and like had a weird space a couple times, so I like hurt my shoulders a little bit. That's the only thing that's sore, is my shoulders. But I'm fine. My abs are fine. I'm like, what? How? Also, I think I've lost weight, which is weird, again, because mentally I'm a mess, which means physically I'm a mess, and yet I was able to put on a pair of pants, like a pair of jeans, for the first time, because I'd had them folded, so the button was done. and I slid them on with the button done. You can't see me, but I'm like doing the whole looking side to side thing of like, what? So yeah, it's been a bit wild. Oh, and then I have another wild story from today. Okay, get this. I live for tropical smoothie, I'm not gonna lie. Granted, I got hooked on those places from Jamba Juice when I was in 8th grade. That story is a fun story. I'll tell it afterwards if I have time. So I DoorDashed Jamba Juice again for lunch, which I did yesterday. I have problems, I know. And so my dasher comes and he only hands me my food. And the only reason, okay, like I'd happily just load that shake up with like protein, like the pea protein and a couple of other proteins to make sure that I didn't have to get food if I didn't want to, or eat something small at work. But I don't want to have a dasher just deliver a smoothie to me. It just doesn't seem worth it. So I always also order food when I order DoorDash from Tropical Smoothie DoorDash. So the dasher comes and only hands me my food, and then I realize, wait, my drink. So I go, what about my drink? And he goes, they didn't give me one. I went, what? But I need that smoothie. I order smoothie mainly, and then like food comes because I'm not gonna have you drive out here all the way just for a smoothie. And he goes, I'm so sorry about that and whatnot. And he was really great. Like, and I wasn't like actually like being whiny. I was just like, that's really crazy that they forgot to give it to you. He also should have checked. So he goes, all right, well, how about this? Give me your number. I will go back to Tropical Smoothie and call you and put you on phone with the manager. Because I tried calling the Tropical Smoothie first. Because he goes, call them and see what they can do. And put you on the phone with the manager. And so you guys can work something out. And if anything, they can give you a credit. I said, okay, that's great. I never go to this Tropical Smoothie, though, because it's not my local one. It's just the one I order from DoorDash because it's the only one that delivers to my work. So he drives over to Tropical Smoothie, calls me and puts me on the phone with the owner of the location. And he goes, well, what can we do? And I was like, honestly, I'm not sure. Because I even made the joke to the dasher going, the only reason why I order the food is so you're not just delivering me a smoothie. But I never really go to yours. And he goes, well, how about this? What if I drove it over to you myself? And I said, wait, what? And he goes, yeah. I was like, I mean, that would be great. I'm not going to lie. I really want my smoothie. It's the thing that gets me through the day. And he goes, yeah, give me the address where you're at. So I did. And then I was like, and here's my phone number. Please don't ring the bell because we got, online studies going on. So he calls me and goes, hey, I'm outside. So I come out. And he points to the house next door to the house that I work at. And he goes, you know that they're partial owners, right? And I went, what? Yeah. So a few minutes later, he ended up coming during recess. So we were outside hanging out and whatnot. And the neighbor comes out and goes, hey, I heard you got Tropical Smoothie. And she was on the phone with the other owner's wife, the wife of the guy who brought me my smoothie and whatnot. And long story short, at one point she asks me, what is your name again? And I tell her, and she goes, oh, Juliana. And the woman over the phone heard her and goes, oh yeah, we see her name pop up a lot. And I was like, I just got called out. But she was like, hey, anytime I'm going in, I'll see if you want me to bring anything back for you. And I was like, that's so nice. Because I would live off of Tropical Smoothie if I could. I love smoothies so much. But again, I'm leaving soon, so I can't really take advantage of that, and it makes me sad. Because also, for some reason, the Tropical Smoothie app won't let me order, like, deliver to my location. Like, it will say no delivery services available at my location, even though, obviously, there is. So I also don't get points for the amount of times that I have ordered Tropical Smoothie from that location. Which has clearly been even more than I thought. Oh my god. But she said that, and I was like, I feel so called out right now. Like, I didn't know how to respond to her saying, oh yeah, we see her name pop up a lot. Anyways, Jamba Juice story real fast. See, I'm glad I did this, because this is actually making me feel better. I need to do this more often. Getting this out. My friend was like, journal. I'm like, again, I like writing, but I like writing fiction. I don't like writing nonfiction. This is better. I like talking. Okay, Jamba Juice story, right. So, sorry. Boston Terrier. When I was in 8th grade, 13, turning 14, and I was working for the, interning for the professional theater company, there was a Starbucks literally right next to the theater that I was working at, right at the entrance that I used. So I got a lot of Starbucks, including 2 free drinks, because I'm a nice person and I know how to treat people nicely. And then they gave me free stuff, and that actually makes me feel bad for being nice, because I don't be nice for free stuff. But like, there's one day they messed up my order or something like that, and she goes, oh my god, I'm so, and I was like, and I was like, hey, blah, 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 I just want to let you know, blah, 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 blah. And she goes, oh my god, I'm so sorry. And I was like, no, it's fine. Like, I genuinely don't, it's okay. I know you guys were busy, blah, blah, and I can't even remember the whole situation. That was over a decade ago. But she goes, you totally, so I can't remember, but she's like, you totally didn't have to do that. Like, hold on, give me a second. She comes out with like a free cup of coffee ticket, and she goes, here you go, because you're in here a lot. And then it was my birthday, so I got my free birthday drink. But then, so there was a Jamba Juice a block away at the end of the block. And one of my friends ended up taking me there, and I tried it. I was like, oh wow, this is amazing. And natural energy sometimes works better than caffeine. So I switched and ended up going to Jamba Juice and basically stopped Starbucks cold turkey. And that is how I got my first caffeine withdrawal headache at 14 years old. But I got hooked on Jamba Juice and ended up spending all my money on Jamba Juice instead of Starbucks. I still went to Starbucks, let's be honest. But I ended up spending all my money on Jamba Juice. Then I came back to here, and there's no Jamba Juice here. They actually opened up one recently where I used to work, and I was very annoyed because it was Jamba Juice. And again, I don't get it anymore because I don't work there anymore. But I found Tropical Smoothie Cafe here instead, and the owners recognize my name when I order. Maybe I need to become a partner in their business, in their chain, in that one location. Anyways, we'll talk more later, because my brain is scattered and I did not get to say everything I wanted to say. But I'm at home, and per usual, I did not go to the bathroom before I left work, so I really gotta go. Alright, later Gators, bye.